Step into the world of the Old West, a time filled with adventure and danger, where a man's reputation can shape his destiny. Sherman McMaster, a figure of controversy, is at the center of our story. Some depict him as a fearless lawyer, dedicated to upholding justice, while others paint him as a notorious outlaw with a long list of crimes and misconduct. Join us as we delve into the history books to uncover the truth about Sherman McMaster. Remember to show your support by liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated on our captivating upcoming videos. Sherman W. McMaster, born in 1853 in Rock Island, Illinois, would go on to become a legendary figure in the Wild West. While his early years are shrouded in mystery, it is said that McMaster possessed an indomitable spirit that drove him to seek adventure. He eventually made his way to Texas and joined the ranks of the legendary Texas Rangers, known for their bravery and dedication to justice. Founded in the early days of Texas, the Texas Rangers quickly established themselves as one of the most skilled and fearless law enforcement agencies in the West. They're widely known as the Los Diablos Tejanos, or Texas Devils, and are headquartered in Austin with statewide jurisdiction to investigate crimes ranging from murder to corruption. In times of crisis, they're often called upon as a paramilitary force to protect key state sites, including the Alamo. As detectives, Rangers are tasked with protecting the governor of Texas and tracking down fugitives, a task that requires both intelligence and physical strength. McMaster's time with the Rangers helped cement his reputation as a courageous lawyer, always on the side of justice, but some claim that he had a darker side and was involved in a series of crimes and misconduct. The truth of McMaster's legacy remains a matter of debate, but his legend lives on in the Wild West. In addition to their roles in controlling riots and restoring order during civil unrest, the Texas Rangers are known for their expertise in crowd management. Sherman W. McMaster, during his time as a Ranger, showcased his keen intelligence and exceptional firearms skills, further establishing his reputation. However, McMaster's life took a dramatic turn when he crossed paths with Curly Bill Brocious, whom he had once imprisoned under his Ranger division. Brocious managed to escape in 1878, and McMaster's decision to join Brocious and his gang on a tugboat would mark a significant turning point in his life. McMaster, once a respected lawyer, transformed into a notorious outlaw, his name becoming feared and despised throughout the West. In the summer of 1880, McMaster found himself at the center of a criminal investigation. He was suspected of stealing a mule and 2 horses from a U.S. military camp near Tombstone, Arizona. In a significant turn of events, Pony Deal, also known as Charles Ray, and Sherman McMaster became suspects in the Wells Fargo and Coast Safe robbery, leading Tombstone City Sheriff Virgil Earp to take action swiftly upon learning of McMaster's involvement. However, the situation was not straightforward. Pima County Sheriff Bob Paul instructed Virgil to hold off on McMaster's arrest until Deal was apprehended. The events that unfolded September 10, 1881, etched their place in the history of the Wild West as one of the most daring and violent encounters between lawmen and outlaws. It was on this fateful day that Virgil Earp, the renowned marshal of Tombstone City, made an attempt to arrest the notorious outlaw Sherman McMaster. McMaster, however, had other plans and was unwilling to go down without a fight. Resisting arrest, he opened fire, discharging multiple shots at Virgil, and ultimately managed to escape. The confrontation between McMaster and Virgil stands as a testament to the violent clashes that often defined the Old West. In the lawless and perilous era of the Old West, individuals like Virgil Earp never wavered in their commitment to protect the community and uphold the law, even in the face of formidable challenges. Sherman W. McMaster's loyalty has been a subject of intense debate among historians for many years. Some argue that he was an outlaw, while others speculate that he worked covertly as an agent for the Texas Rangers, aiming to dismantle the notorious Cowboys gang. The Clanton family and their ranchers were infamous for their criminal activities along the Mexican border, engaging in acts such as cattle theft, wagon robberies, ambushes, and ruthless murders. They were dreaded and reviled as the Cowboys, a loosely organized gang of outlaws that spread terror throughout the Arizona territory. Even before the arrival of the Earp brothers in Tombstone, the nefarious deeds of the Clanton gang were widely known. Led by patriarch Newman Haynes, Old Man Clanton and his sons had settled in the territory in 1873, initially pursuing legitimate occupations as freighters and herders. However, McMaster's role in the midst of this lawlessness and violence remains a matter of speculation. Some suggest that he transitioned from being a member of the outlaw Cowboys to becoming a lawyer who assisted the Earp brothers in seeking justice and retribution. Whether he was an infiltrator or a former criminal turned ally, McMaster played a significant part in the Earp-Cowboys feud, supporting Wyatt Earp in avenging the deaths of his brother, Morgan and Virgil Earp, as well as his involvement in the infamous gunfight of the OK Corral. However, it wasn't long before the Clanton family, led by Old Man Clanton, embraced a life of crime. They were joined by his sons Ike, Billy, and Finn, as well as other individuals like Tom and Frank McClary, Curly Bill Brocious, Johnny Ringo, and Pete Spence. It should be noted that not all the members of the gang were directly involved in their illicit activities. This notorious group of outlaws known as the Cowboys cast a dark shadow over the once peaceful Arizona territory. During his infamous conflict between the Earps and the Cowboys, Sherman W. McMaster proved his loyalty to the Earp brothers. Following the gunfight at the OK Corral, McMaster assisted Wyatt Earp in his quest for vengeance. He aided Wyatt in avenging the deaths of his brother, Morgan Earp, and the grievous shooting of his other brother, Virgil Earp. It's worth noting that McMaster was not alone in his actions. Doc Holliday, Turkey Creek Jack Jackson, and Texas Jack Vermillion also joined the cause. While McMaster's past may raise questions, his unwavering loyalty to the Earp brothers and his commitment to justice are undeniable. His involvement in bringing about retribution against the Cowboys played a significant role in the Earps' feud with the gang. McMaster, once an outlaw himself, underwent a transformation, becoming a lawyer who fought for justice and aided the Earps in their pursuit of the Cowboys. The circumstances surrounding Sherman McMaster's death remain shrouded in mystery and conflicting accounts. Will McClary claim that the Cowboys were responsible for his demise, while Wyatt Earp suggests that McMaster died in the Philippines in 1898 while serving as a soldier in the Spanish-American War. However, official military records do not list him as a soldier. Adding to the confusion, another source, possibly from his family, announced his death in Colorado in 1892, further perplexing historians regarding the true fate of McMaster. Although the details of his death may forever remain elusive, one thing remains certain. Sherman W. McMaster played a pivotal role in the Earps' feud with the Cowboys. Once an outlaw himself, he transitioned into a courageous lawyer who fought for justice, contributing to the maintenance of law and order in the Wild West during that time. His story serves as a powerful reminder of the sacrifices made by law enforcement officers in their efforts to keep communities safe in the untamed frontiers of the Old West. McMaster's bravery, loyalty, and unwavering commitment to justice have left an indelible legacy. While we may not have all the answers surrounding his life and death, his tale continues to captivate our imagination and serves as a testament to the enduring struggle between lawmen and outlaws in the annals of the Wild West. Please like and share if you find this content interesting and valuable. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and leave your comments down below to stay updated.